Hi, this is Taryn Grome, editor of Pharma Voice. We met with numerous inspirational thought leaders at this year's DIA annual conference as part of our Editors Take video series. I hope you enjoyed this discussion.
In this episode, we meet with Dr. Donald A. Deieso, PhD, Chairman and CEO, WIRB-Copernicus Group. What do you consider some of the most significant changes occurring in drug development?
I'd say clearly the first is science. We're down to cellular, subcellular level of our understanding of the body. It's no longer about one drug and one site. We're actually into gene fragments, and it is just opening up horizons for drug development and actually clinical care that we've never experienced before. For us, it's very much like exploration of space, except we're going inward instead of going very large. But clearly, it's one of the most exciting elements of the drug development cycle. Second, I would say we're mastering data now as never before. So there are trillions and trillions of terabytes of information, all of which impact how we're looking at drugs and how we're looking at healthcare. Now that we have systems and we have intel inside and we have a number of capabilities, we're able to look at that information and increasingly narrow, focus, and understand it. So very exciting time. So science is moving at a pace that is just unexperienced, and the ability to master that much data.
What are the opportunities for companies such as yours in this new frontier?
Well, I think first is a notion that the old rules and how pharma has always considered itself, one drug at a time, one site at a time, there's a new world today. And I think the companies such as ours, who are servants to the clinical process, we're here to help drug companies do what they do more efficiently. We're here to help them do it with better quality, at less cost. You know, $150 billion this past year was spent on R&D by biopharma. Less than 10% of that yielded any return. So one of the few endeavors of mankind where 90 cents of every dollar of R&D led to nothing. It's not sustainable. So anything that companies like ours can do, and most of the folks at this conference, each contributing a little element to making that whole process more efficient and more effective, is how we're helping.
How is the biopharma industry transforming itself to accommodate the shift to precision medicine?
Well, you know, I always I enjoy speaking with folks who are not in our field, because I will ask, does it ever ponder how a 90-pound woman and a 340-pound man can possibly take the same drug in the same dose without the understanding how could it possibly have the same effect? And so that incongruity is, of course, for precision medicine, what it seeks to change. And so we're heading to a point where we're going to have a single dose, or away from the single dose, to multiple dosing. It's going to be reflective of age and some comorbidities one has. And you can see it most evident now in pediatric. You know, if you're a parent and you've bought a cough medicine, you'll see on the back it will say 1 teaspoonful if you're under 12, 2 teaspoonfuls if you're over 12. What if you are 11 and a half months? What if you're 4 years old? How does one adjust? And so these are very crude estimates based on how we've conducted clinical trials. Precision medicine is now no more about one-size-fits-all drug. It's about tailoring the drug dose and the choice of drug to the individual. For me, that happens to be the most exciting frontier, because the line between clinical research and clinical care is now blurred. It's no longer one group of patients or subjects in clinical research and another receiving clinical care. It's the same population.
Is precision medicine the evolution of personalized medicine?
You know, the physicians, good friends, and in our company will always recoil at the phrase personalized medicine as though it were something new. Every physician knows they've been delivering personalized medicine since Hippocrates' time. They'll ask about your lifestyle, your habits, other diseases you've had, what drugs you're on. That's personalized medicine. Precision medicine, on the other hand, is a dose of a certain drug to that individual. So we celebrate the change in vocabulary. Personalized medicine is, in our view, dated. it's what it was 4 or 5 years ago, precision medicine, a much more effective way to speak about this.
How does precision medicine impact adaptive trials?
Well, we get to a point now where the populations that will respond beneficially to a drug are small. If one can discover those who are most affected positively for a drug, and I can include them in my study, I'm going to have a better outcome for that drug, notwithstanding the fact that it'll have a label limitation. It'll say if you have an autoimmune disease, this isn't the drug for you, but that's the dance to precision medicine. Let us no longer take 10,000 subjects of all age and all disease. Let's focus on the 2,000 for which, or for whom rather, that drug will be most effective.
For more information on this topic, visit our Thought Leaders website.
For more Editors Take videos from the 2015 DIA Annual Conference, visit www.pharmavoice.com. Thanks for joining us.